Every summer, thousands of people travel to their hometowns. They use various modes of transport, not only to move about, but also to meet and communicate with people. But have you ever wondered how the Stone Age men traveled? There were no vehicles like what we see today. So, what did they use to travel from place to place? The Stone Age man used unique ways to travel. Let us see how. Earlier, the Stone Age man traveled on foot. This must have been very difficult and painful for him. Man used animals like horse, donkey, or camel to carry loads. So sometimes man rode these animals. You may have seen the reindeer or furry dogs that are attached to Santa Claus's sledge. In the cold, snowy regions, the Stone Age man also used furry dogs or reindeer to pull sledges. With the invention of the wheel, man started using wheeled carts. Now he could travel long distances in a short while. Early man put the wheeled carts to many uses. He used the carts to carry luggage. He also carried food grains and other goods to faraway places for selling them. Traveling today has become a pleasure. Every city, town, and village has good roads. This makes the vehicles move smoothly. But at the time of the Stone Age man, there were no roads for traveling over long distances. Man had to travel on bumpy pathways through forests and villages. Very soon, the number of villages increased. The population in each village also increased. There was a need for more goods. Soon, man felt the need to have better and quicker means of transport. Man could travel by cart to the nearby villages, but the village roads were not good enough for over long distances. So man used caravans of bullocks or camels or donkeys to travel. These caravans used to carry loads of food grains and other goods to far-off places and back again. Now, don't these caravans look wonderful? The Stone Age man was very inquisitive by nature. He always faced new situations with a challenge. Once, while sitting at the riverbank, he observed logs of wood floating in water. He became curious. He realized that he could move across the river with the help of these logs. He found this to be a very useful way of traveling on rivers. But he needed to improve on it. So, he carved a hollow in the log. To his surprise, he found that the carved log also floated on water. Now, he could sit comfortably in that hollow log and move across the river. This was the Stone Age man's first boat. The Stone Age man's new boat did make travel easy. But he was faced with a new challenge. He now wanted to transport goods also on water. But he realized that he could not load goods onto a small boat. So he began to think of ways to solve this problem. The Stone Age man had seen many logs of wood floating on water. This gave him an idea. He joined a few logs together to make a platform. This became his raft. Man could now not only travel, but also carry loads on the raft. He could carry heavy loads too. Look, this Stone Age man is traveling on a raft with his family. The Stone Age man kept on learning each day. He started making better boats. He gradually began to build ships. These ships were stronger and larger. So, the Stone Age man carried more load on these ships and also crossed seas. Wow, the Stone Age man really loved to travel. I hope this story of the Stone Age man has shown you how vehicles made transport and communication possible for man. Once people moved from place to place, they traded goods. People communicated their thoughts and ideas with one another. They exchanged their ways of life and their ideas. They learned from one another ideas and experiences. Old ideas were replaced with new ones. Slowly, man changed their lifestyle and adopted a new one. That was a very inspiring story of how the Stone Age man traveled. Today, we see so many vehicles on the road because of man's